Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching this. What is up, guys? It is Monday, November 3rd, 2025. We're at the Bitcoin block height of 922,063. 922,063. TikTok, next block. I hope you guys are doing well. I just wanted to talk to you real quick while I have some time here. I had a little episode this morning. If you want to find out about that, I'll become a member, and I tell the story in my membership videos. Highly suggest you do that, and I also do live streams too. Check that out. I'll be live tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. But anyways, I want to talk to you guys about this government shutdown and also the SNAP benefits and stuff like that. While I got a few minutes here. I think we're on day, what are we on? So see, it's 31 days, and then this is 3, so day 34 or something like that. So I think either tomorrow or the next day, today, tomorrow, or the next day, will be the record of how many days the United States government has been shut down. I believe the record is 34 or 35 days in the last Trump administration. In 2018, I believe he did that. And same kind of thing, but different, obviously, with the SNAP benefits and everything. So what do I think about it? I like the fact that the government shut down right now. We're not spending a bunch of money unnecessarily and stuff like that. I do feel bad for the people that are being furloughed, that are being not being able to pay their bills. Halfway I feel sorry for them, but again, you got to be prepared for emergencies. You got to have at least 6 months of your bills saved up in cash or credit cards or something. 6 to 12, 24 months, I believe, is a good safety net, just in case you lose your job and stuff like that. You got to always have that in-between money. But I really feel bad for the EBT food stamp recipients that really, really need it. I'm talking about the ones that really need it. The elderly, the disabled, and the like, okay? I feel bad for them, but the majority of them, I believe more than 75% of these people, I don't feel sorry for. And who are those people? The illegal immigrants, the people that are able-bodied, that can get out there and work, these people that are making TikTok and Instagram videos showing how much they put in their carts, and then when the government shut down, what they're going to do, when they're going to, rob people and steal from stores, and just people that take advantage of our stupid ass system that mostly the Democrats fund and promote. I don't feel bad for those people. And this is a good chance, and like I was saying in the beginning of this is a good chance for the government to audit our coffers and what we got going out. Because again, I always say this in all my videos, you guys know this, especially my lives, we have a spending problem here in this country, and we spend too much. And government subsidies is one of the largest things we spend on, besides, sending just egregious amounts of money overseas. But as far as here in the United States of America, again, I'm all for taking care of our citizens, but not to, not to do it the way they're doing it. And again, they're doing it for votes, the Democrat Party. And there was a lady on Fox News, and I'm gonna react to that video on the live tonight, so stay tuned for that. But she was basically saying that she took an audit of 29 of the states in America, and most of those states, I think they were all red and a couple of them were blue. And they basically said that there's so much food stamp fraud, it is ridiculous. Now, I'm from New York State. I'm from a blue state, and I'm very, very, very familiar with the food stamp program there. And I'm familiar with the food stamp program here as well. I'm not on food stamps or anything like that, but I'm familiar with it. And I know, and I've dealt with people, let's just say, that have been on these subsidies, okay? And I know for a fact that the majority of these people do not need this money, okay? They take advantage of it. I know people that sell food stamps for money and other things. They just don't need it, you know what I mean? Because there's all kind of ways. There's food shelters, there's food banks and things, and they got family, and they got all kind of things they can do to to get money, or to get money for food, you know. And again, it's not a big, huge amounts for some of these people that they're getting, but some people do, especially with the kids. And again, the Democrat Party, they incentivize women to kick the man out and also have more and more kids as a single parent with different men, by the way, a lot of them do, so that the government can keep subsidizing them. And this lady on the Fox News show was basically saying that there is a lot of illegal immigrants here in America that are really taking advantage of our government subsidies, man. And it's criminal what these people are doing, but it's also criminal what the politicians are doing and allowing it to be this way. And this is why I say we gotta have Bitcoin. We gotta have a Satoshi backed dollar. And again, if you fix the money, you fix the world. And when you have a broken system and a unit of account that you can't measure correctly in, because you can just print it. Because again, I preach on this channel constantly that money is supposed to be hard to get. Okay? It's supposed to be hard to get on any level. I don't care if it's you trying to work for it, the politician trying to campaign for it, or anybody in the US government trying to spend it. It's supposed to be hard to get, but it's not, because you have a money printer and it takes everything and puts everything out of whack. And that's unfortunate. It really is. So I want them to take a deep audit. And again, we're going to talk about this later on the live, but this is why the blue states don't want an audit and don't want you to know what's going on, for the simple fact of they've abused the system, not only on the federal level, but also on the state level. Because again, these state benefits, they get the money from the federal level. But again, these blue cities and blue states that are suing Donald Trump right now, because again, they don't want the federal government looking at their books. Because again, everything you hear about the Democrat Party, whether it's democracy or Trump's bad or Nazis or this, that, and the third, it all has to do with Democrat power and control. I'm telling you that. Now, I'm not saying Republicans are perfect, because they're not. Believe me, they got their things too. But they know, the Democrats know, that they thrive on a few things. They thrive on people's stupidity, and they thrive on people being victims, and they thrive on people needing the government. That's what they thrive on. Republicans don't do it as much. Now, they got their little ways too, but they don't do it that way. And I can't wait for them to make an audit and do what they need to do, have an audit on these blue cities. Because again, the blue cities and the blue states don't want an audit done, because they don't want the federal government, especially Trump's federal government, to find out what they're really doing. But stay tuned for tonight's live. We'll talk more about it when I get the more information. But again, this is why I say, man, we need a better money. We need a money that is not broken, that cannot be printed, and keeps these people these people accountable, holds them accountable. And we need a better money. And if I had to take a guess, I'm pretty sure you guys already know what that is. It's the best way to save. And for me, the only way to save. And that's Bitcoin. I love each and every one of you, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace and love, guys.